Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
Got the stream up.
Okay.
That way I can be in the chat.
Yeah.
And I can clip when Justin says funny things.
We're not doing that again.
Nobody clipped it, sadly. I don't know how to clip. I don't think you can on mobile.
You can. Well, that and there's now a thing in the chat that I think it's exclamation point clip. I think Nightbot has that.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah. And a start to this one. We're starting to get into it. Still holding up the Packy one chip. You only have till March before I eat it off stream, but still recording it. Hopefully, we can at least get the little bits. Now
That didn't do anything.
it didn't do anything because I think Nightbot has to grab it first. Unsure. I don't know if I have to set it up. I'll look into that.
But yeah, there's no, if you look, there's no options.
Really?
Wait, what's that? Ah, there we go.
Okay, you can. Okay. A couple button presses.
Oh, come on. There's a clip of me eating shit because the chair broke under me.
Yeah.
You know how that makes me look? Especially with all the sugar I put in myself on these episodes.
Funny.
Yeah, yours was funny.
Yes, I know. I just don't like making myself look dumb when I do that enough on off stream.
It's not making you look dumb.
I know. I just have good old peace tea, razzleberry. Hopefully we'll be getting back into the swing of things come the new year, but as of right now, I just need something quick, simple, easy, and refreshing.
I have a Dr. Pepper.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Do.
And I have a bell.
Hey, it did pick up.
Yeah, I told you it did. It's a holly jolly time. I'm wearing my Santa Claus sweater.
Claws. C-L-A-W-S. Claws.
It's not a raptor with a hat. Santa hat.
Now, before we get into anything...
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot.
Oh, about the thing in my pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, so I gave Lauren one of these.
Pocket for you.
And so, Quincy, what is my favorite candy bar?
Fifth that no.
It is? You are
Fifth
correct.
Avenue.
You are correct. My second favorite, because this one's the one that's important.
I don't know. Clark?
No, Clark's up there, but no. It's Twix.
Okay, Twix.
I love Twixes. When I saw this... Why is there two bags? Get out of here. When I saw
It's
this...
like Patrick or SpongeBob trying to get the...
I shit myself. Well, not really, but...
Cookie
it is
dough.
Twix cookie dough.
Artificially flavored.
Yes. And I approached this with such caution. Look how small they are.
Yeah.
They're very small. I will not be partaking of these, so they are all yours. Because I am doshed out on sugar. Whew. But, whenever you feel up to taking
Really not that much.
chomp,
17 grams.
compared to what I've had today, it's enough to probably put me over. I'm trying to do better for myself. Not a lot.
Smells like chocolate.
It smells like a cigar.
Yeah, I gotta clip the end.
Oh man, I could smell it from here. Now, are you detecting the same thing that I did? Because I think you're detecting the same thing I did. For those listeners out there, he is actually breaking it down probably the same way I did.
I'm not sure what I'm detecting. I'm definitely not detecting cookie dough.
No. It is taking all, to me, it is taking all the parts, the cookie dough, the caramel, the cookie, and the chocolate, and dissecting them. It does not taste like a good candy bar to me. It just tastes like a bunch of sugar.
Yeah, this is weird.
Mishmashed together.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was given it, I would actually be like, I'm good.
Yes, here we are. Somebody decided to watch 30 minutes of trailers.
Yeah, which we're kind of going to try our best with it, but yes, thank you. Hello.
I like to give them shit.
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack over the last weekend, so. But
That and we bought cookies.
And we also went out and got cookies. Very delicious cookies. Do you want me to pull them up here?
Oh, if you want, it's called Cookie Plug.
Yeah, and it was a fucking banger of a place.
Honestly, the entire place is weed themed, which is equal parts funny and weird. See, it's bringing up the fucking California one also.
Okay, let me skip.
I'm sure the website's fine either way.
Yeah. Oh, of course. It's just I wanted to bring it up. It was very spray paint-ish with old school hip hop. As soon as you enter, you got the open box that says "It was all a dream," and I was like, "That's great." And I will say, the cookies, while looking absolutely thickened, probably fresh would have been 80 times better. But letting them sit for just that little bit kind of pushed me away. Not in a bad way. Just I need to reheat them.
I was gonna say probably throw them in the oven.
Yeah, throw them in the oven. Fucking wrap them up in a paper towel, throw them in the microwave for 10 seconds.
No, paper towels catch on fire in the microwave, right?
Yeah, well, 10 seconds.
I'm just saying.
I'm just super saying. But
I will always. I'm not anti-microwave. I just think oven does better.
Well, now that you say it like that, for an early Christmas gift, because our old one is starting to make noises, and so we were like, we got a really good air fryer.
We have an air fryer.
Yeah, but this one's big, and I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll cook my next meal in it. Fucking change the textures and everything.
Air frying is definitely better. Are they better
God,
than
yeah.
Cookie Time? I don't know Cookie Time.
Cookie Time is the New Zealand branded cookies.
How the hell would I know that?
Well, I remember bringing one, but I don't know if that was one of the few things I split.
So very much, he goes, I get this care.
But yeah,
He goes, I get this care package from Socks from New Zealand, and there's all kinds of goodies to try in it. It's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, so we're gonna try some. I was like, cool. And then we sit down to try, and he's very much like, this is mine. These are yours. And it was like this. It was like one or two little things that I was like,
I'll be more.
Okay.
I'll be more open for the next.
No. It's fine because the gift is for you.
Yeah.
I just love that you volunteered that we were gonna try
Good,
stuff,
good.
and then we're like, no.
Oh, crunchy, that's mine. Oh, wait, that's crunchy too.
But it's
That's
totally fine because
crunchy also.
it is yours, and it is stuff that like you can't easily get access to, and it is a gift. I just thought it was hilarious because you're like, we're gonna do this. I was like,
It's-
cool. And then you're like,
It's the scene from a Christmas Story. That's mine. That's mine too. But she is asking me. So I've had the Cookie Time branded cookie. Threw it in the microwave for a little bit and ate it when it was absolutely soft with a glass of milk. Delicious, absolutely delicious cookie. The firecracker one, the bite I took, it was this nice like oven style like char on the top. It was delicious.
the marshmallows were crunchy.
Yeah,
It
it was.
that like cooked bit.
Yeah. It was delicious. So I would say different cuts, but same level. I would say.
It's also that thing of homemade cookies
Oh yes.
will always be better than store bought. I don't care what store bought cookie it is. I'm not saying that cookie's bad. I'm saying homemade is better.
Albertsons. Purple bag.
Those are different. That's not Chips Ahoy. Those are baked there.
Okay.
So that's a little different. Those are the Albertsons. I don't know how to explain it.
I tried doing it.
The
to
Albertsons.
Socks and I actually had me ranting for about 10 minutes about the Albertsons purple bag.
Yeah.
And how it's just like going to Bunnings, because they have Bunnings out there. You get fucking sausage rolls out there called Bunnings Snags, and you eat them before you go in or as you're leaving. That kind of thing. You don't go there for whatever Bunnings is selling. You go there for the snags. We would go to Albertsons for the cookies. Is that true?
Sausage roll.
I would eat them. Yeah, see? Even Sock says get you a fucking snag, mate.
So, I am a firm believer in having a snack while you're shopping because there's nothing worse than going shopping while hungry.
Yes.
It is very dangerous.
It is disastrous.
That being said, they removed McDonald's from most of the Walmarts out here. I don't really like McDonald's anywhere.
Some replaced it with like this old diner style food. Wings and hot dogs.
Interesting. So the one we go to over the one I used to work at.
Oreo?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Kid
Kiddos want to be in their car for a snag and then whine to their parents for the next 30 minutes in the store. Also feeding a whiny kid. Because food fixes almost every issue. The only thing I don't think it fixes is being full.
Yeah. Well, Could make you purge.
Oh,
you just tip over, and then
or out the back end. Yeah. Okay.
So they put a Charlie's in, which is Philly cheesesteaks, and they're good. They're a little pricey. They're good. The problem is that is not a walk and eat situation.
No, that is a sit down. Because a Philly, I would have to stop.
Yeah.
Because it's a Philly. Yeah, no.
You have to slice up meat.
Unless you are fucking bear gripping it.
Now Target.
Oh, they've always had their like Pizza Hut.
Yeah, they got the Pizza Hut, and so you get the breadsticks
Yeah.
or
The personal
popcorn.
Pizza. Oh, that's right.
They have the bags of popcorn.
Yeah.
Which is ingenious. And Smith's and Albertsons and stuff like that, a lot of the times they have like a Starbucks, and they normally have a cup holder in the cart.
Yeah.
They also have a little thing now where you can put your little notepad with your shopping list on it. And I was like, that's awesome. Except we all put our shopping list on our phones now, so you're about a decade too late.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure.
Put the kids on the phone cover for an easier time and while shopping. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's either that or you give them you buy like a little Archie comic or something. You know, that was me. Give me the little checkout comics. I was happy.
I do remember those. And
They still do them.
do they?
Yeah, you can still buy the Archie comics at the checkout. Yeah,
Good.
They're like thick as fuck for like $4.
Oh, because it's all that cheap recycled paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. But something that we noticed while doing the shopping for tonight, we noticed there was a food truck out front.
Yes.
The Meat Wagon. And what an awesome name. It was an awesome truck. Actually, I'm going to, before I go looking up
Where does your
anything-
brain go when you hear that? Are you thinking
That's why I decided to switch up the thing.
Does it go sexual or does it go murder?
It goes murder first, but then
Sexual.
That's why I'm deciding to hide the
Probably put the
food truck. Oh, was it the?
yeah. There you go.
Let's see if it's here. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, cool. Let me switch things. No sexy Pringle Man today. So this was on the hood of the car. This does not do it justice. The food in the background does, but the little symbol does not do it justice because it's all covered in like this great. Oh my god. Where's the truck? Just show us the dang truck.
Click there. They have an Instagram link.
Thank you. Meat Wagon LV. The Meat Wagon LV.
Oh no, you're gonna have to scroll down too far, and it's gonna fucking flip out because you're not signed in.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it'll.
Nope,
yeah.
there it goes.
There it goes.
Damn. So we do have a few good food trucks out here. We have the corn dog.
I've only had one, and it was boneless wings, so chicken nuggets, pretty much.
So the world famous corn dog one is great. I mean, they're beasts of corn dogs, and they also have the battered and fried cheese sticks. Yeah. The problem is finding them because they're always like, "Oh, hey, come check us out here," and it's like, "Oh, you're half an hour away." We were set the link.
Yeah. No. The one that we've noticed is the meatwagon.us. But I'm gonna hide screen and click this.
It's just Sexy Pringle Man.
No, not this one.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different. This one is more murderous because I don't know if you noticed. Oh crap. The chef's name is Mr. Stabby.
I did not.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me bring up the picture again. Oh, fuck off. I'll just do it like this then. You want to fight me? I'll fight you. Well, all right, here we go. Come over to this location. Mr. Stabby and the Wagon are serving up the best fried chicken in Vegas.
I think that's Mr. Stabby.
Oh. Well,
The little guy there with
the
in
little
back.
metal.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up the picture. There's the picture. But yeah.
You seen Too Many Cooks?
Too many cooks.
Please don't sing it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so Too Many Cooks. The guy did a new project. He did Adult Swim's Yule Log.
Oh yeah, what is it? 4 hours of Yule log?
It's like 80 minutes.
Okay.
But like apparently like there's supposed to be like a weird story to it, and like it opens dimensions to other Yule logs and all kinds of weird shit. And I read an article from someone who's like legit a Too Many Cooks fan that's like, this does not work. 80 minutes of this, it's just no.
I mean, Too Many Cooks doesn't work on a conceptual level, but it worked in its actual level. So I don't.
But I mean, this is coming from a fan of Too Many Cooks. So
I don't want to.
I don't like Too Many Cooks.
Neutral.
It's very annoying.
It is very annoying, but it's a satire on satires, and I'm okay with that. I'll admit,
It's just not for me.
once is enough. Once was enough. I was happy after.
I could have watched it with it muted, and that would have been more interesting.
Let's talk about charity.
Okay.
Okay. A whole bunch of Humble Bundles, so I'm just going to breeze right through them. If you like RuneScape, which few do,
I mean, it's got to be more than a few since it is still around.
it is still around, but I mean, few to listen. It's got $12 for a 1-month membership, a Dodo Cosmetic, which has a bowl cut, a whole bunch of other pretty big pieces for $12. And usually a month of membership would go just for the $12, but you get a whole bunch of extra equipment and some, what do they call it, cosmetics for $12. All of this going to Special Effect, which helps out people with disabilities in the UK get their hands on video games as well as help their rehabilitation through video games. He-hoo. Number 2 on the list is the Tacticians Bundle. I'm okay with tactic games. I haven't played a tactics game since... You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I saw you throw your hand up. And
Yeah, I'm just irritated with myself.
That'll be
I'm tired of having a cough.
Yeah.
It's been over a month.
It's dryness. I do love Final Fantasy Tactics, but the last tactic game I think I played that I really enjoyed would probably be XCOM 2. I liked XCOM.
Not like in Midnight Suns?
I haven't gotten too far into it still. No. I'm doing the holiday thing for Destiny, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But for $12, you get a whole slew of really nice tactic games, including Hard West, which I've heard has been really good. Phantom Doctrine, which I heard is weird but fun. John Wick Hex, it's an alright tactic game. Playing your moves similar to one of the Splinter Cell games. And a few others that are okay.
I'm sitting at 1 day, 11 hours, and 59 minutes for Midnight Suns.
Yeah, I'm probably sitting at 2 hours. I know I am. You don't need to keep telling me that, I know. This one here helps out Active Minds, which helps build the minds of those 14 to 24, focus on their mental health as well as what they're excited for. It also helps send packages to those within their thoughts of dark thinking, help pull them out of that by keeping them active and finding their purpose.
Interesting.
Yes.
I have no purpose.
But you don't like the darkness consumed, do you, Quincy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. All right, no more depression. We're going into the... Huh?
We're not going to get into that.
No, we're not. Company of Heroes. This one I think I talked about last week, but the only reason why I'm bringing it up again is...
You didn't talk about this.
I didn't talk about this?
No.
Well, now I am. The only reason why I'm talking about this is because it's only raised a small sum of $7,397 for the charity, and it's been 2-3 days since I talked about it with you on the phone call. It was Sunday. We talked about it Sunday. So I'm a little bit not mad. Just I know there's a lot of Company of Heroes fans that would love all of this for I believe it's $15 for a Company of Heroes 1, Company of Heroes 2, and all of the DLC, almost all of the DLCs for all of them.
You got just a little over a week left to get in on this one.
Yes. And this one helps out the WDC, which is the Whale and Dolphin Conservation, which helps out, of course, the whales, dolphins, and a few of the habitats that are helping any aquatic life within those boundaries. So certain penguins and whatnot.
What about the jackass penguin?
That one I don't know about. Skadoosh. The Witcher RPG and more are Talsorian games.
Did you buy this?
I'm going to, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting until payday.
Gotcha.
But this is the Witcher RPG and a whole bunch more. I'm as he asked, am I buying this? I said yes. And then once I get paid, I'm definitely going to throw some money into this. This is a whole bunch of random ass RPG titles, as well as The Witcher and 4 expansion books for it. And that's some cool shit that we're hopefully going to dig ourselves into. Because CD Projekt Red does really good with their tabletops, I've noticed. Because I have yet to hear any negative of any of the Cyberpunks.
You can't have broken graphics in a tabletop game.
Oh,
I'm making a joke.
I know.
Because the reality is I do like CD Projekt Red's games. I will say Witcher 2's controls are just trash. I can't wait till that gets a remake.
Yeah, I can't either.
Hello.
And also,
I like my Christmas sweater.
Oh, yes.
You have to wait till a full screen.
Oh, here. There you go, real quick. Give a jingle.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Skadoosh. But yeah, this one I'm definitely going to purchase. I will probably skim through the 4 expansion books, but definitely take a crack through the Player's Handbook. This is one I wouldn't mind running. I've only played The Witcher 3. Witcher 1 I kind of dabbled with. Witcher 2 I kind of dabbled with the PC controls, and it was rough. And I wasn't...
At least then you can map.
Yeah, I wasn't invested also. So that was my other issue.
So I've never played Witcher 1 because it was PC only.
Yes.
I played Witcher 2, and it's difficult.
It is.
And I've played Witcher 3.
Yes.
And I've also read about half the books.
I haven't read any of the books. I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat on that.
I haven't watched the show.
I have also not watched the show, which I have been told many times by a few female coworkers to watch the show.
From my understanding, season 1 is phenomenal. Season 2 is and probably why he left. And now season 3 will be, fuck if we know.
Yeah.
From my understanding, the writers on it, the writers writing the show actually don't like the game.
Really?
Or the books.
Really?
Yeah, they hired writers that don't actually like that stuff, and so they keep trying to change it, and that's probably why Cavill left, because Cavill is a fan.
Yeah. And
so then they got Liam Hemsworth
to
replace him.
Did you hear that he approached Game Workshop and he said if I can play insert patriarch of the fucking any 40K military, he wants to be a space marine. And I'm
He's
like,
also apparently no longer going to be Superman.
Yeah.
After being reconfirmed as Superman. So.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a fan of a lot of different genres, and then realizes that you're out for the cash and not for the story.
Yeah.
So, are you okay with him quitting back on these kind of things?
I fully respect him leaving The Witcher for that reason. If that's the reason. As for the Superman thing, I don't think he left. I think it's because the mess that is the DC universe right now, while they try to rebuild it. The problem is it's canceling a lot of things that had a good chance, and rather than bringing these people in to retrofit them into the new universe, they're just wiping the slate clean. He can totally come back and play Superman in a different universe.
Yes.
People understand the concept of multiple universes. It's not difficult. Just like Patty Jenkins can still write Wonder Woman 3, and they could still do it. It doesn't have to be trashed. Just like they've confirmed that they're going to continue to let Matt Reeves make Batman movies, but they're not going to be connected to the DCU. So you're still going to do a separate universe. So then what's the problem? It's... I want to trust James Gunn. It's just he's cleaning up a hell of a mess.
He is cleaning up a hell of... Well, he's leaving one very tidy mess and going over, but...
What do you mean?
Guardians 3.
How is it a tidy mess? What do you mean?
You're telling me by the end of Guardians 3, I'm not going to be a mess?
Oh, just because you're going to be a mess doesn't mean the movie's a mess.
No. I didn't... as Quincy said. Yes, no. I will be a mess. It is a tidy mess. Face off.
Did you hear that they want to make a sequel to that?
I
don't understand how
I heard
that would happen.
too, but at the
What
same
would
time...
that be about?
Vice versa? Where he wants to steal the face of the police... I don't know, man.
The movie ends with a character's death, dude.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Look, if it comes out to be okay, let it be okay. I don't know. I'm here for the B-movie style schlock.
To the chat. Yeah, I hear he is hot as Geralt. Geralt. I don't know how to say it. I always say Geralt.
Geralt.
Rivia. He is hot as him. Danny Land's also boss, from what I understand. And then as for getting distracted in Game 3, yes, but it is my goal to one day finish it.
Yeah, same here.
I will do it one of these days.
But this one here helps out a really strong charity, Starlight Children's Foundation, which helps bring different programs and realities into different other programs that helps break down into other charity subsections, such as for Starlight Virtual Reality, Starlight Hospital Wear, and Starlight Gaming, which has positively impacted 21 million kids. And helping out that many people, I feel like this is a good one to lean toward, especially helping yourself out with some pretty good story and lore that you can help build yourself.
There we go. We'll make it a competition. Whoever finishes The Witcher 3, 100%.
No.
100%.
Oh, Quincy.
DLCs are separate.
Okay.
Not counting DLCs.
So base game. Okay.
Base game, 100%. Yes, 100%. Yeah. Whoever finishes, 100%. Start January 1st. Wait, do I have to start a new load? Oh, yeah, I have to start a new load. It's only fair if I do. Okay, so I had to move the game, though, because it's getting that update. It already got that update. It won't fit on my console anymore, so I had to move it to the upstairs console. I pointed upstairs. I'm upstairs, so I just pointed to the roof. Sock says I'll stream it and everything. All right, fucking let's go. Are you trying to see?
Huh?
You trying to see what your time in it is?
No, I'm preloading it.
Oh, yeah, no, I gotta actually full on move a hard drive upstairs.
I already have it. Never mind, I already have it downloaded on it.
You know what's funny is you have it. I bought it physically.
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, Game Pass. Let's fucking go. All right. Fresh game, 101, 2023 to 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you in on this?
I'm in on
Me,
this.
you, Socks, Sean.
I'm going to stream it, record it.
Oh, I don't know if I can stream from that console.
You sure can't. Oh, from your. Oh, well, just.
Oh, it's an Xbox One.
Yeah.
It's stream.
I think it's rough on it.
It's wired. It's gonna be wireless connection.
It's gonna be real rough.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Just fucking put it on your.
Estimated playtime for 100% on The Witcher 3.
Just delete something you're gonna put back on later.
I already did that for Midnight Suns. Dude, that internal hard drive is so small, and I got shit like Cyberpunk on there.
Yeah, I would say if fuck it, delete Cyberpunk for now. Your saves are cloud.
Yeah.
You know, your saves are on the cloud.
I could actually technically move Cyberpunk upstairs.
Yeah.
Because it's disc.
Yeah. There you go. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna delete it, move it upstairs. You're gonna be A-okay with that, and then we're gonna do a full fucking fuck you. I don't like that you're laughing. How long?
Guess.
83.
I am not deleting Fallout. Bite me.
Oh. Yeah.
Everyone, throw in your guess what you think of how long it takes.
Okay. Well.
Like the operating system.
Yeah. Why not? It's taking up 28 megabytes.
Oh, hey. At least it only takes up 28 megabytes. It doesn't use half your fucking RAM.
God.
All right, Socks, you're too high. Sean, you're too low.
Really?
It's 191 hours.
You want me to become invested with this character. You want me to enjoy this game. Yeah, I'm down with Socks. I'm skipping shit, but you want me to 100%. Now, hold on.
Socks, be careful streaming it. There's nudity in the game.
Yes.
Titties.
I believe they've added that for the updated, that you can now put on a sensory.
Well, that ruins the game.
It does, but it makes it able to do the streaming. Quincy.
My stream was fine with that. Laugh my ass off. I don't know what Twitch's rules are, is my point.
Yeah, Twitch would have a little bit of a connect.
I mean, I've seen people playing it on there before this update. So either they're prepared for those scenes or something. So you're saying, okay, you want to do completion then? Yeah, completionist.
Completion,
100% of base game. You don't have to do the 2 DLCs.
Now,
I do have the DLCs, and I will eventually play them.
Let me ask you. Mm-hmm. Is there a cutoff area of which you can finish one side quest, but it blocks you out of another? Or can you actually complete every single thing 100% without having the fear of blocking yourself out?
I think you can complete everything.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure. Be careful at what order did you do these in. I did one mission too fucking soon, and I spent like 3 days trying to do the same fucking mission.
Okay. All right. I'll figure it out.
Guy's dead kid turns into a weird thing, and you have to stop it. Well, it's not that much detail.
I know. But
10-hour download?
Wow. Well, yeah. It's 109 gigs.
Good thing mine's I just have to do the update. Mine's already installed. I just got to move it and do the update.
Okay.
I'll have to transfer it to the other hard drive.
Okay. Starlight Children's Foundation. Yeah.
What is the Starlight Children's Foundation?
I already told him.
Oh, that's right. Did you?
Yes, I did. It helps out the Starlight Foundation, which helps out 21 million kids. That's a lot of kids we're helping out.
Okay.
And then this one's more for Lauren and Socks than any of us, because this is a lot of slice of life anime stuff. Blue Lock, I've read a couple chapters of. A Couple of Cuckoos is very slice of life. Police in a Pod.
Are any of these covers going to be problematic?
No.
Okay.
When will Ayumu make his move? You know, this is a lot of slice of life. Blue Lock, I think, would be like Yuri on Ice for Lauren. But yeah, as Sock says in chat, Tokyo Mew Mew Omnibus, which is the trade, I guess would be the best way of putting it. But yeah, Sock's also noticed the fan service-ish one, Dawn of the Witch. You get volume 2 and 3. I don't think you get the first one. Oh yeah, you do get the first one. Yeah. Shikimori is dope, is what she says. Shikimori? Oh, this one. Not just a cutie.
You remember how you were talking about that animation style the other day and you couldn't remember it? And then finally you dropped the thing in Discord. You're like, I remembered it. You fucking sent it to me on TikTok.
Yeah, because it was on TikTok.
If you had remembered TikTok,
I didn't, because I saw it on both. I saw it on both YouTube and TikTok, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Because I remember watching it in 1080p on YouTube, and then
it's really cool artwork.
it is great artwork. But this one here helps out Bink, which we have talked about before, which helps out the comic book industry, help comic book employees, stores stay open through these helpful financial assistance and scholarships, which helps those also wanting to get into comic book drawing get into a fair and applicable program to get them where they want to be, to make more comics, to help the industry. The perpetuating cycle, as it were. But this also helps out one of your favorite comic book shops, Maximum. Or could. Could. But Maximum's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, he does a lot of charity work too.
Yeah.
Which is some of the great stuff. He used to host Sensi parties, the candles, or the wax melts.
Did he?
He wasn't the salesperson. There was someone else that would do it.
Mm-hmm.
He would host these like late night, like kind of close to the store closing Sensi parties. Mm-hmm. And the store would stay open. You could buy comics as well. But the guy that sold them only kept enough profit to pay for the candles. The rest of it went to charity.
Fucking nice.
Yeah. That's pretty good sense. And that's also why that comic book shop smells amazing. Jay's big on, I don't want to smell like a comic book shop.
So yeah, that's why I've never noticed it smelling like... So there are two things. There are two things that I will say any shop that has this is immediately better. One is general feel of the entranceway. As soon as you enter a shop, if you get a sense of something, you're going to enjoy the rest of your time there. So smell and taste.
Lighting.
Lighting.
You gotta admit, most of the bad comic book shops you walk in, it's like you're in a fucking dungeon.
You're right.
Like, I can't see anything.
But if you walk into a Spirit Halloween like that, I guess it just depends on which shop.
Yeah.
But you are correct. Lighting should be a third one. You're right.
The lighting has to fit the way it should. Walking into a comic book shop and it feeling like you're in a comic book guy's basement
is a bit awkward.
And smelling like McDonald's French fries makes it worse.
Jay's
other thing about Smell Good is when he does his booths at Comic-Con, he has a Febreze station where if you're getting too sweaty in your cosplays, you can go over and for free just and he's like, because let's be honest, we all start to get a funk walking around here for several hours, especially in costume.
Yeah, I recall this.
And I think it's great.
Yeah, he sprayed the big ol' Hulk he has.
Like, don't be embarrassed that you have body odor. We all do. Just do something about it.
Yeah. I remember sitting at a Magic, I wouldn't call it a tournament, like an exhibition.
I can smell it already.
Oh, boy.
That's why I didn't like Cheese Boys. It
Oh.
was a comic book shop.
Yeah.
You walked in, and first of all, everyone any employee in the store was like, which is already like a don't look at the new customers that way. But you couldn't get to half the shit because they set up Magic tables, and everyone just sat there eating McDonald's, playing Magic. making the whole place smell, blocking you from half the merchandise, and all of them sat there and like gave you looks like, you're here for the comics? Yes, I came to a business to buy something, not fucking use their space.
Yeah. Like,
I have nothing wrong with Magic the Gathering. I have a problem with the problematic players.
yes. And I will admit I am one of them because I only build ruckus decks. I don't build fun decks.
Being problematic to another player is not what I mean.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm problematic in a different way.
I mean, walking in there and sitting down and munching on some fucking French fries and yeah, doing that.
and then, oh yeah. I figured that would get Quincy. All right. But yeah, go help out some good old charities using the link down in the description for the Humble Bundles. There's a lot of other ones for, they call it hacking, but it's just helpful reading code to figure out what's broken in something. There's one for photo editing, music editing, and video editing, all using their own separate charities. Of course, if you use the link, you'll be helping out our charity as well, or have an option of helping out our charity as well, which will always be Charity Water. Whether or not Quincy wants it to be or not, that one is the one I choose.
I do want it to be. I was just pointing out the fact that I don't drink water, and so it's funny that that's what we're supporting.
He doesn't want water. It's fine.
You're giving me shit.
It's fine.
I'm already clipping what just happened. So
what just happened? The me calling you out, or
no, me being all gobble mode, and then you doing the
yes. Over on the good old Destiny 2, we got the Grandma Guardian giving out her oven so that way people can bake cookies in it. I'm not changing what I said.
I mean, where's the lie?
There's no lie there. But the good old thing where you gotta get kills using a certain weapon on a certain thing begins once more, so you can build the cookies to give to the people to get the weapons that you're wanting. Some new weapons, a pulse rifle called Cold Front. No, that's the SMG. Don't tell me. Okay, tell me.
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck. Frost something. Oh no, I was prepared and then I became unprepared immediately. But there's a new pulse rifle that has some really interesting roles. One that actually works alongside with the event. And I'm super keen on destroying the shit out of this, and I'm glad that it's going to take a lot more than 3 days like the last one did. The last one was kind of rough. I killed it in 3 days and I was over it. The new armor, I believe it's at the top of this page.
Did I do that right?
What'd you do?
I'm trying to make the clip.
Oh, you're trying to make the clip. So the new skins, they're pretty good for a winterish skin. They kind of gave the Titan the last year's Warlock look, which was a bit weird to me. Over in your Nightfalls, if you want to make them a little bit easier, take a Stasis subclass and throw some snowballs. You'll get some really stuff. Stay Frosty! That's the... Yeah.
Is there a spot in the Discord for clips?
If
not, we should make one.
Yeah, I'll open one up, or Sock can if she has an open minute. But yeah, over in your Nightfalls or even regular strikes, there will be a whole bunch of snowballs. Throw them around, freeze up your enemies, make things a lot easier. Go and check it out. It's The Dawning. Starts now until January 3rd.
Oh no, did I lose it?
What, the clip?
Yeah.
You want me to check for you while you talk about Dead Island?
No, you can talk about... we'll talk about Dead Island together. It's fine.
Okay. This trailer I actually had a really nice time with, and it showed off that you can attach the Alexa to it. Socks just opened up the channel.
Thank you.
So, Dead Island 2 had a rough beginning, a rough middle, no conclusion on end.
I'm not sure if I would even call that a middle.
Well, it was a middle because we had gameplay. We had gameplay of them walking down the Venice Beach.
We had a trailer?
No, we had the trailer of the dude doing the running.
Yeah.
And then we got the way too alpha gameplay of the big old Venice Beach guys flexing, and he was like, "Oh, I hate meat maggots," and one of the big buff ones turns around all slow, looking all dead and decayed, and I was like, "That's cool," and it was in game. and then it fell off the face of the earth for same thing like Saints Row. It had a lot talked about it, and it fell off the face of the earth until it was ready to be talked about again.
Yeah, but not nearly as long as Dead Island 2.
Oh no, this has been longer. But what I will admit is they actually showed some gameplay. They had a B-movie style trailer. It was cute. I liked it. The gameplay does look very regular Dead Island Riptide.
Yeah, I lost the clip.
Okay, I'll look it up in a little bit. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Dead Island 2 still. Just because it's LA, zombies, in current times.
I'm down for it. It just has to improve on the previous game because I really quickly got bored with Dead Island.
Dead Island 1 was rough.
And
Dead
it looks
Island
like
Riptide was fine.
It looks like what they're leaning on in this one to make it good is that you have some weird zombie powers. And I'm like,
so in Riptide they kind of had something similar. They had like this mutation thing where with I believe it was the Banoi individual. I cannot remember his name, but he had throwing weapons as his specialty. Mm-hmm. The female had aiming, while Sam B had his fists. And so it was better shooting or better throwing or just beating the shit out of people with their fists because they were quote unquote already infected.
I think what also kind of burned me on the game was that there were so many things in it that were just repetitive things. Like, oh, hey, here's these drunk people that you just keep bringing wine to forever.
Champagne, ooh.
And it just...
I will admit that.
It wasn't quite what I was looking for from a zombie game.
It seemed like it was a lot of testing material because a lot of the stuff was new engine stuff, which was like the water... The sand parts, the just level construction, all seem to be testing stuff.
I kind of felt like they put more work into, in both cases actually, put more work into their trailers than they do the game.
Yes, because the trailer was pretty good for Dead Island 1. Mm-hmm. But this trailer kind of reminisces about Dead Island 1, plus it looks like it's actually a little bit more fun, a little bit more bubbly. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground. Hopefully we get some more gameplay trailer because they already showed a little bit in this and the other trailer that was released with it. So go check it out. Let's go to okay, Drop Dead the Cabin. I like VR. I like shooting games in VR. This I could see being one of the games I have in my collection just because I like zombie and Black Ops, Nazi zombies and all that. This seems like it would be in that wheelhouse, but also having a lot of very unique things.
For me, VR still isn't what I want it to be before I'm willing to invest the money. Because I've invested money in the past in VR and been not impressed.
Fair enough. I can also see
that being said, this looks cute and fun.
Yeah, this does look very fun, very bubbly. For being a zombie fighter game, there's ghosts in it. There's special infected, that kind of thing. You can join their Discord if you want to have some conversations. Apparently they're giving out alphas, betas, so that way you can test it out, help develop the game. We like to hear that. Skadoosh, I have never been as excited for a game in a short while. So over on the VGAs, they showed a trailer for Replaced, which we talked about, I want to say in 2020, when we were just kicking off this whole entire endeavor. And then it kind of went quiet for this one, but they had 2023 as their...
I was going to get it in a minute.
Yeah, well.
Thank you.
Yep. 2023 as their date, and I was like, damn, that far out? And
now it looks beautiful.
And now it looks great.
I've talked about how pixel games in the past, how I feel about them, and how I feel like it's just been an excuse to be lazy.
Yeah.
This is not that, and this is how I want pixel to be. So when people sit there and go, you just don't understand the art form. No, I understand the art form. You're just not doing it.
Yeah, and then, oh my god. You got a whole fucking cityscape. This is all pixel art. Just, the resolution is pushed back so far for most of it. And a 3D model in pixelation. God. The VGA's announced a lot of really nice shit and reminded me of some others. I'm excited for Replaced, and guess what, motherfucker? We're getting this shit on Game Pass.
That'll be great. I'm definitely going to give it a chance, more than I would most Pixel games, purely because of the work they put into the art.
Oh yes, and the gameplay looks like it's very smooth and fluid.
Our clip of me falling is gone.
Is it really?
It's not in the clip section. In fact, the only clip that's there right now, for some reason, is the beginning of the podcast.
Oh, the one that you did?
No.
Oh, was that when you did the exclamation point clip? Maybe.
Oh yeah, it finally went through.
Okay, so
took
Nightbot
a
might
while.
have. Yeah, Nightbot might have grabbed it.
Okay.
So I will look for the old one, see if I can't keep it up
I can
there.
just reclip it. I can once the broadcast is done. I can.
Go back and grab.
Yeah. It's just the thing is, I got to find the broadcast where I fall to get that clip.
Yeah.
This is me. You guys are living. You guys are listening live as my brain sits there and goes, "This is how we will continue to push things and whatnot." Clipping and putting it in places, I think, is a big thing.
Yeah.
It really shows people how stupid we are.
And I'm hoping, we can get some more people in here to see us live on how stupid we are.
So I'm gonna post the clips on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. But have you heard about TikTok?
What was going on with TikTok?
Lawmakers are pushing a bill again to ban it in the U.S.
Why?
because they're still upset. They're saying the company that owns it, that's based out of China, sells our information to Russia.
Even if they did, so what?
Yeah, that's kind of my thought process.
Google gives away our
That
information.
Facebook straight up got busted for it. So why are they not being banned from the US?
I
don't want to get political. My whole thing is if you're worried about government people having a TikTok, then tell them they can't. Don't ban it from the country.
Yeah, this is a fun way we have began to... This is... I don't want to call it divisional learning, but that's probably the best way to learn it, to really get it across, because our generation has learned more from internet, memes, hell, just scrolling down TikTok has taught me more in the last week than I've learned in the last 4 years, just because TikTok has an informational side that likes to teach us the just random nonsense. I mean, shit, for the longest time, I did not know... Chase Brower, come on.
He uses TikTok. He's saying that that's the reason.
I know, but it's silly to call it that.
It's essentially what it is.
It is what it is, but so, as said, I've learned more in TikTok than I have in the last couple of years, just because there's a lot on there. It's the reason why I now have a specific set of programs. There's now why Aurora runs amazing. Is because I learned some stuff on TikTok.
What the fuck did I miss?
Okay, so this is when I was talking about Magic.
Okay.
Which was my happy dog and then all the equip cards. And then just her continuing about the single deck.
Okay. Sorry,
then,
the chat got wild and I apparently missed it.
And then the Sock's talking about getting the Discord channel set. Yeah. I found out about... Oh, yeah!
The big leap
and
fusion energy.
You have no idea how excited I am.
They're saying it's probably at least a couple decades out from being able to be implemented, but that's still a big deal.
That is a great deal.
Also something about harnessing energy from stars, which I haven't read yet.
So,
I haven't read the article on that one yet.
That one seems very interesting.
Yeah.
But, okay, so if you have something that can propel something fast enough to cause it to power the first thing up and create an infinite cycle and then give off the excess energy to other things...
Bet you $10 someone's gonna try to put their dick in it.
I mean, we did create a wormhole that went 65 meters.
Please, that's too big for most men.
That is. It is. But getting it 65 meters away is interesting.
I also don't know how long or big 65 meters is. American school child here.
Okay, so...
Even worse, Nevada school child here.
Okay, 4 meters is the average length of a vehicle. So think of your car being 4 meters times it by...
I was probably
12.
thinking millimeters. Or centimeters.
Okay, no. Meters.
Did you hear about the guy that shot a particle through his head? Yes, I have.
Yeah, and I don't... I
survived.
I don't understand how. Because, so, it's supposed to basically null matter,
So
I thought.
Essentially what happened was he got real fucking lucky at where he was standing with the speed in which it moved.
Okay.
It was pure dumb luck that it didn't fucking kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
Science
talk.
is cool.
Yeah, science is fucking amazing.
Science
now.
rules.
Science rules. Bill.
Did you hear you had a big disagreement with Disney because they weren't going to pay him for streaming that?
I heard,
No, I'm on his side. Be paid
know.
for your work.
I know.
You know?
But it's... What's the cop...
They agreed on a deal to broadcast it on television and make physical media. They never agreed on a deal for streaming services. You have to negotiate the new deal. They were hoping he wouldn't think of it.
So is he going to get paid, though?
I'm sure he did.
Okay,
because it's still on there.
I'm hoping it will. But back over to games, because we still got a lot of games to go through. Luna Abyss. This one is a moon that just appears in space, and someone's being sent out there to figure out what the fuck's going up with it. But all at the same time, you're kind of left out there. And when you're left out there for a long time, shit begins to grow. I love the design of this game. It is very first-person shooter near style. I love it. Music was very catchy and very punchy. I could see this one being one that I would climb into if it is not too pricey. Skadoosh. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Got a date and everything. Trailer, however, left me confused because I have not finished the first game, and he's mad at me for that. So
Okay, first of all, I'm not mad at you for that.
you said, and I quote, what was it? Little bitch?
That was about something else.
Oh, okay. What did you say about this one?
You pointed at someone else. It's like, did you not play it? And you said, I did play it. I was like,
did play
then
it.
you must not have played it much at all because she's literally like right at the beginning. And you're like, no, I played for a bit. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. It literally, like, she's like right at the fucking beginning. So you
I just watched Travis Willingham's character die, and that was it.
Which one's Travis Willingham?
First Jedi that dies. The big bulky one that's in the thing that saves your main character's life and then dies for it.
Okay. So first of all, that opening to the first one with that song, it was so badass. The song was really cool.
It's a pretty good song.
But no, I'm not mad at you. I think it's an amazing game, and it sucks you didn't play it.
Oh, probably will. I'm probably going to.
You're probably not going to. Not because I'm saying anything negative, but because there's
Now
a
we have
lot
a
more
race.
games that interest you.
And we now have a race to do.
And now we have a race to do. You know what? I will beat that game again and still win the Witcher thing. New Game Plus. I 100%ed the first one. Fallen Order.
Okay.
I love the story. Amazing acting. Nothing I would have changed about it other than maybe having done a DLC, but not a DLC that continues the story because you know how I feel about that. I don't see anything worth changing on it. It was perfect.
Okay.
Then Survivor's trailer drops. It's looking good. And
Looks fucking great.
my whole thing with it is like, if we're going into this, I mean, he's already this powered up Jedi. He's learning the way of the Force. Why are we going to change?
It seems like it's just a continuation, similar to like how they did with Force Unleashed 2.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's also the thing with Force Unleashed 2. It's like, how do you go through and make a sequel to a game?
You put one really good fucking scene in it.
So my point is it's always that the conundrum of a sequel is because the first game is you learning all these things.
Yeah.
So what's the second game going to be? You getting fucking amnesia and learning again? They've got to find a clever way to have there be new stuff to intrigue you. And this trailer showed that they did it.
Yes.
And Force Unleashed 2 did it as well.
The Force Unleashed 2 caught me by surprise. By literally 80% of the way through the game, you're doing some cool shit, whatever. And then you're like, you know what? Fuck that Star Destroyer right there. And you pull it from the sky. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. But that, to me, was fucking cool.
I find it so weird that you keep saying that.
I'm not a fan of Star Wars because me personally, I keep getting bored by it.
Okay, but you watched the original 3 and liked them.
Yeah.
You got bored with the prequels.
Very much so. Well, Attack of the Clones was all right.
I think the third one's amazing too.
Yeah, it's all right. I liked it.
And then you watched the new 3 and rather enjoyed them. And you actually dug Solo.
I did dig. I was okay.
And
with
I think you're pretty much close to my level on Rogue One.
Rogue One I would rewatch again. Yes.
So like, I don't think you don't like Star Wars. I think you have your moments with Star Wars. I think it's weird to say that you don't like it, because it seems like you do, because you do find enjoyment from certain things in it.
Yeah, I guess it's just all that like past lore of certain things that kind of just muddles up my mind.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You're a huge fan of both of the Force Unleashed.
Right, but that's not canon, so I guess that's kind of another little tick off my box that makes me go, wait, the thing that I like isn't canon and it's not relevant to any stories.
Doesn't mean you can't still like it.
No, you're right, and I do. I fucking love Force Unleashed 2. Sock says, nah, Cliff don't like Star Wars. I mean, I think Quincy might be slightly correct. Because I did love certain Star Wars games. Certain Star Wars games did catch my attention. Fucking Battlefront 2 I played for hours because, I mean, don't get me wrong.
The original Battlefront 2.
Yeah, the original Battlefront 2.
There's nothing really wrong with the new Battlefront 2. It's still good. It's just...
I prefer the old one.
There's a really fun mode. If you've never played it, we have to sometime. Where your stormtroopers on the forest moon of Endor in the dark being chased by hundreds of Ewoks that are controlled by other players. And when you die as a stormtrooper, you become one of the Ewoks that try to overthrow the stormtrooper.
So like an infection mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fucking Ewoks in the dark coming after you. It's wild.
Okay. I'm glad that at least EA has a lot of people who have fun. But Jedi Survivor does look interesting. I may go back to it, but now that I have a race to do to get 100% on The Witcher, now that it's in recording, that's going to be uploaded in 20 minutes. All right. March 17th, 2023 is when Jedi Survivor is going to come out. Blah. I'm just going to briefly go on this because I can stand on this for hours. Armored Core 6. So, I'm a huge fan of FromSoft games. Happy to see they're going back to Armored Core. Fires of Rubicon. I'm unsure of what that is, but the whole entire trailer is amazing. If you're getting into Armored Core, play Armored Core 3. You don't have to start at the beginning. You can start at the beginning. It's similar to Assassin's Creed. First one, second one, really good. Brotherhood, You feel?
What?
If you're ever playing an Armored Core, first one,
Never played any of them.
Okay. Well, if you happen to want to, first one, Second one, starting to get some stuff right. Third one, best in the fucking series.
So
4 and 5, I haven't really dabbled too much with, but I'm basing my grounds there.
So with you saying best in the series, that begs the question: are you angry over the concept of more?
No, God no, fuck no. I love mecha. If a story ends, okay. I'll fix that. I will fix that. I am gonna fix that right now. Oh, because it's a YouTube link.
Yeah, is that why?
Yep.
Okay.
I blocked
I'm not
YouTube
sure
links.
the proper way to do that. So
Yeah, I can
that is for the people in the chat.
Yeah, okay. But Armor Core 6, happy to see it. Looks good. Fucking all the mechs look stellar. The area that it's set in looks to be a past war. I mean, if you have a story that is connected over planets, not over like countries or otherwise, if you have them over planets, that makes your narrative way good.
Halo,
Sure.
Mass Effect, Star Wars.
Yeah, of course. That's why I like
Dead
that.
Space.
One of my favorites, fucking Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
I fucking loved Outer Worlds because it had you start off in a podunk-ass fucking planet and as a frozen popsicle, and then getting pushed out, and you're now a part of a corporate.
Yeah, you know, Outer Worlds had a lot of things I liked.
And the murder mystery.
But still kind of left me wanting.
Well, the murder mystery. Have you played the murder mystery?
No.
Yet? Play the murder mystery. It's actually a whole lot of fun.
I just expected bigger, if that makes sense.
You are correct. You are correct. It
Well,
did feel rather linear and small in certain areas.
It's more of an opinion thing. I wouldn't say I'm correct.
No.
What I was looking for from the game was bigger. And that's kind of how I felt based off of the videos and all the descriptions that they gave. I was expecting bigger. And then I got what to me feels like Dishonored in space.
That's fair. That is a fair acclamation. Because there are little side areas that you can go into, little houses that you can kind of burrow yourself into to get some extra loot if there's extra things in there. You're right.
And it doesn't make it a bad game.
No, it's just not what you expected.
Yeah.
And that's fair. But I will say, at least check out the DLC if you've beaten it, right?
I think I stopped at that. If you go any further, you can't mission.
Okay.
Because I saw side stuff I wanted to do.
Okay, then you can definitely go and do the DLC. Go and check that out. I recommend it very highly. It is actually a whole lot of fun. There's a lot of really good tongue-in-cheek jokes that I think you would actually find very funny.
I built myself a beast of a sniper rifle. And just kind of murked everyone in the game.
And that was the other thing. When I talked about it, I'm just going to kind of soft recap on it. But going back to the game, I immediately knew what build I had, what I was going for, what perks I already kind of went into the leeway for, and I just immediately went right back to where I was. It was clean. All right. Speaking of Cyberpunk, I did not expect to see Idris Elba.
When were we speaking of Cyberpunk?
Well, Cyberpunk a couple things ago.
Okay.
We were talking about it. But
I'm sitting there going, did I fall asleep on another cast?
no. But Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty dropped a gameplay trailer. And it had Idris Elba in it. And I'm like, Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves. What a duo.
Yeah, I'd watch that movie.
I'd watch the shit out of that movie. It doesn't even need to be an action movie. I wouldn't mind like a good thriller.
Gay rom-com.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd
I'll
watch
take it. I'll take it.
There's a new one out that I actually want to see this gay rom-com.
What's it?
Bros.
With the hands on the butts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of the
that.
actor's name. He's the guy that yells at people on the street.
I don't know who we're talking about, but
I can't think of his name. Hold on.
yells at people on the street?
That's his thing. Like Billy on the street or something like that. And he's the guy that comes right up to you and starts asking you questions on the street in New York.
Oh. Okay. But,
Yeah. Billy
Eichner?
Something like that.
Okay.
He's also in Parks and Rec, and he just yells for some reason in that as well.
Oh, boy. Okay. But, I'm excited for Phantom Liberty. I have a pretty good build in Cyberpunk, so I'm excited to see this. I just don't know how this is gonna happen. I'm still a little rough. I'm worried that this is gonna kind of be a Broken Steel thing, where you're gonna have to finish up the main story, and then it's gonna be like, oh hey, here's this.
So we die at the end of Cyberpunk. You ruined it for me.
Not quite.
We get our head put in a jar at the end of Cyberpunk. You ruined it for me.
Kind of.
We are a brain in a jar in Cyberpunk. You ruined it for me.
I'm sorry.
The brain that wouldn't die.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I knew we weren't long for this world.
Well,
I'm too awesome.
Well, there's multiple ways of handling it, and oh boy, are all the endings weird.
Yeah, well, it's Cyberpunk.
I finished. There's 7 endings, and I've gotten 3, and all 3 of them really good. Really, one's not positive. I will say that, but skadoosh. This trailer came out of fucking nowhere. You have a lot of pretty interesting characters in Crime Boss, Rockay City. March 28th, 2023, you get a 40% discount from December 8th to December 10th. It's already over because it was supposed to be for the VGAs. And it was, of course, during our off time. Mm-hmm. But holy crap. Danny Glover, Kim Basinger, Vanilla Ice, Michael Rooker, Danny Trejo, Chuck Norris. I got it. I'm going back to it. Where is he? Michael Madsen.
Yeah. You forgot one more.
Did I? Oh, I did. I'm unsure of how to pronounce
Damien?
this. It doesn't look like Damien. It looks like Demion? Poitier? Looks a little Frenchish. Hard to say. But, yeah, all these really big names in a crime boss style game. And it looks like it's going to be a first-person GTA clone. And I'm kind of here for it. It looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting game. It's going to have a lot of urban environment, but on the outskirts, it's going to have biomes. Because when I saw this, I'm like, why do we have
a submarine
in the middle of nowhere, and then some very interesting looking gunplay and jungles? And I'm like, what is all of this? And I'm like, there's a lot. There is a lot to unfold. A little bit of a driver scene, fucking Vanilla Ice, go ninja, go ninja, go. And then a highway. I see a lot, and I want to know the ins and outs of this. This looks great. I want to see more. I'm excited. Skadoosh. This trailer kind of confused me because I didn't think Transformers was going to make any games anytime soon.
Didn't we just get a mobile game from them not so long ago?
Well, I thought that was Gundam.
Well, we got the new Gundam one, but I thought we got
The Transformers one? I didn't.
Thought.
I didn't. I didn't hear that from you. But if it is, okay, then fine. But Transformers Reactivate, made by Splash Damage, the guys who did Brink and most of the multiplayer stuff for Gears of War, Master Chief Collection, and what was the other? Oh, and Batman Arkham Origins.
But the multiplayer for it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But holy cow, good stuff. Transformers, we turned it off. Now we get to turn it back on again. Yeah, kind of. That's kind of how this trailer kind of treats the Transformer.
Okay, so the last one was 2017.
Okay.
However, that being said, there's apparently been multiple canceled ones that were supposed to happen between 2020 and 2022.
Fuck yeah.
Transformers Online, which was canceled for 2020. Transformers Heavy Metal, which was canceled for 2022.
Just work on Gundam. Just Hasbro, work with Gundam.
I don't know that Gundam wants to work with anyone. I think they'd rather just do it on their own because they can.
Fair enough.
And so then that leaves Hasbro with, why not? We have our versions of Gundams.
But then...
You realize how American that is, that our versions of Gundams are muscle cars and shit?
Actually, wait a minute. Where did Transformers start?
90s cartoon.
I mean...
started as a toy.
And in the United States?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 80s cartoon, sorry. 80s cartoon. It's just like He-Man. Same way.
It is very He-Man. You're right.
Someone had a toy concept, and then they turned it into a show.
Yeah, and then all the weird ones got thrown into the cartoon, too. But the trailer looks very Terminator Salvation-ish.
A little bit.
I'm not mad at it. It's just, I would like to see some gameplay, please. I love mecha. You don't have to hide that away. There's something later on I'm very excited to talk about, but got to keep this show rolling. Remnant 2, Remnant from the Ashes, was probably one of my favorite games of 2020, and happy to see that Remnant 2 is going to be out and about. The only downside is I would expect better multiplayer. That's the only kind of want I'm wanting out of it, just because Remnant from the Ashes had kind of janky multiplayer. I kept getting thrown around.
I didn't really get past the tutorial.
Too hard, or
I got into the little base area, saw what the base area was like. I was like, okay, cool, and then I just never turned it back on.
Okay, so me with Lost Survivor, or no, Star Wars.
Fallen Order.
I
was like, I have no idea where you're going with this.
I didn't know where I was going either. I was getting lost. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But this trailer had a lot of in-game cutscene, which looked fantastic.
Lots of evil plants.
Oh, evil plants and like this, like outer-facing Iron Maiden that just brought you into this
Iron Maiden. Spilling tape.
I know.
Execute them. Bogus.
Totally radical.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do it with me.
I didn't know you were gonna do it.
All right. Totally radical. All right, for those who didn't exactly catch that,
that's what you need to watch.
Yeah, we did the good old guitar riff. But Remnant 2.
I also did it backwards because I'm right-handed.
I'm dexterous when it comes to that, so I don't know.
I couldn't play it one way or the other. I took a class and still can't play it.
Fair
I
enough.
own two. I own two guitars and an amp.
Oh.
Yeah, acoustic and electric.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remnant 2, excited. Boop. Speaking of 2s, Hades 2 had a very beautifully animated trailer and a little bit of gameplay. There's nothing more I could say about this than if you like roguelites, if you like beautiful handcrafted worlds, color pops all over the place, and a great story, Hades 2 might be your go-to. It's good douche. So Quincy and I were talking a little bit about it. I'm happy for more characters for Street Fighter 6.
I'm not mad about it.
Well, the hate that it's getting, the title that it has.
Oh, the fact that people still are hating on this logo and acting like it somehow changes the way the game plays.
Correct.
Say you don't like the logo, stop acting like it changes the game.
Right.
That's my stance on it.
Right. But then on the open and closed is, if you're trying to get new people into it and they look at the box, I'll put it back down. That, I know.
That is a fair point for selling.
That is a fair point.
That being said, a lot of people don't buy physical anymore.
You're right.
And they're going to see it on a
Okay.
marketplace. It's going to start playing a trailer immediately.
Okay, then off of corner of eye on the marketplace, then we'll say
They're going to see the name Street Fighter also, though.
they're gonna see the name Street Fighter, but they're gonna notice the cover because it's also the cover of it.
Yeah.
So we'll meet a quarter. I'll meet a quarter of the way toward your point because you are right. It doesn't change the game. The game apparently runs super fucking fine.
It is definitely a bad marketing idea to change it so drastically and then to hear people's anger about it and go. That being said, I think they're also going to market the fuck out of it.
Oh, yeah, they
and
are.
they're going to have it to where it's playing trailers everywhere you go.
Yep, it's
to
already
where you're already going to know what it looks like despite that logo.
it's already on Twitch.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, so
I just got ads for fucking Fortnite Doritos and State Farm. There's a special island code for Fortnite Dorito Triangle Island or something like that.
oh, but they are like a good neighbor.
Doritos are there.
Oh, Doritos. A very, very interesting trailer for Tekken 8. I wasn't expecting another origin story for Kazuma, but I mean, sure, whatever. We can take another origin story for Kazuma. Palm Phoenix looks grizzled. Jack 8, I think, because I think it's per number. King looks great. Just the game looks great. I'm very excited for the quick loading and the rollback net code that is going to be on day one. They say you should be filling out tournaments in under an hour. So a 16-man tournament should take less than an hour. Which, hey, if you got a lot of money to pass around, but a lot of people wanting to watch, that's a great way to do it. Try and promote through this. I'm excited for this. I haven't been excited for Tekken since Tekken 5. So, if you got
7.
Huh?
Those are all 7. 6 was shit.
6 was shit. 7 was a little rough to me just because of Lucky Chloe. And I don't know, just the long loading times and
The loading times were a little long.
and it felt rough to me. I'm a Steve Fox user, and when in 5 he had a great juke combo system and he was great, and I was so excited. I was great, and then it changed things. It felt rough. Like every time I would do my lean back because someone was throwing a high, I would still get hit because it was a middle now. And I was like, no, and I just didn't feel comfortable in that character. And then same thing when Craig Murdoch was one of the DLC characters. I had to pay for him, and I still didn't like his kit. I mean, he was just as good as in 5, but it just felt different. I'm hoping this one brings it back. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about fighting games.
I got stuck in 7 and never got past it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, against Takuma?
Yeah, I just never got
He's
past it.
He's an asshole. He is an asshole. Even on easy difficulty, he's an asshole.
He was playing on like mild.
I know. But what I'm saying is his AI was busted because he kept shadow stancing, and I'm like, you're bringing. I don't mind bringing Street Fighter into Tekken. It's bringing Street Fighter mechanics into Tekken.
That's what ruined Tekken Cross Street Fighter, Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah, kind of.
For me.
Yes, you are 100% correct.
That's what made the game almost unplayable for me.
Yes. For me, Tekken Tag, but that's another completely different tangent that I'm not willing to go off of. The bouncer! Yes! That's another tangent for later as well, because I can go for hours on that one. But with Tekken 8, I have high hopes. And I'm hoping to see more at EVO next year, because I think it'll be available by then. Just wanted to see if that had a date.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I also find it interesting that you are excited for this and how much you like this trailer, because you were very not against. You were very convinced there wasn't going to be a Tekken 8.
I was actually kind of leaning back in my chair when this trailer played, and I was like, show me something I want to see. And then they showed me gameplay, and I'm like, okay, that's what I wanted to see. And I saw King doing some really good moves. I saw Jack 8 doing his weird little floaty thing, and I was like, okay, I'll be open-minded. Just because faster loading times was already promised. Rollback netcode day 1, which means I'm going to be a happy boy. And a whole slew of new characters. Okay. Okay. Just don't make old characters DLC I have to pay for. Please and thank you.
You were talking about the load times for 7. That was something I was a little bummed with Midnight Suns. Like, these load screens, they're not long, but I'm honestly surprised. And then realized they're skippable. This entire time, if you just hold B, it skips it, and he gets out of the bed. Then you can play.
Yep. Okay.
I'm not seeing anything about a date.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it'll be probably, I'm hoping, give more announcement toward EVO. I'm hoping it'll be out by then, but...
I mean, they're going to try that if they can.
Right, but... so, the regulations for EVO is game must be out 6 months. So, I think we're going to get more word at EVO. I don't think we're
when's
gonna...
Evo?
June, end of June, beginning of July. Summer. That's all I can grant. Hit that one. Oh, it doesn't have.
It's not a button.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's this other one? Evo.
That's Japan.
Japan. Okay.
So their Japan one is 331. So if they're aiming for the U.S. one, though,
yeah, nothing.
which might be what they do.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah, no, it's just gonna give you that one.
So yeah, the only date we have for Evo right now is 3/31/2023 to 4/2/2023. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's always been end of June.
Oh, they've already confirmed their titles, anyways, for Japan.
Tekken 7.
Yeah, they're doing Tekken 7. They're doing Street Fighter
Strive.
5 champion.
Okay, I'm
Guilty
surprised
Gear.
they're doing Virtual Fighter 5. Huh. I'm surprised they're not doing Samurai Showdown. Okay.
Well, these are main titles. There could be...
something in the back.
Yeah.
Sure.
So...
I would love to go to Evo again. I would love to pick up like my Frankenstick and just mash. Like I miss making my own. Like with you and Raspberry Pi, it would probably be me with fight sticks.
Yeah, Raspberry Pi's in trouble.
Yeah, so I would probably build a fight stick using a Raspberry Pi.
No, Raspberry Pi's in trouble.
Yeah.
No, they're in trouble. The company's in trouble.
Oh.
They made a questionable choice on someone they hired.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into it. Do your own research.
Probably speaking about not getting into it, I don't want to pull up this trailer. Like,
I mean, it wasn't much.
It wasn't much, but
Death Stranding 2 is happening.
Yeah, Death Stranding 2.
I hope it works. I hope it's better than Death Stranding 1.
I mean, it looks fucking crisp.
And I mean that as a person that didn't play Death Stranding 1, so I can't say anything. You always hope for better, right?
Yeah. So. And you want to be drawn in. Jesus. You want to be drawn into the likeness of something. Watching this trailer, I don't know. This felt like it could be a movie more than a game. So, like, I'm very... I don't know. I feel like it's going to be another Metal Gear Solid 4 where it's mostly movie.
That was my issue with Thieves' End.
Yeah, I recall.
What else we got?
So, Lightfall also dropped a trailer. And...
This is for Destiny 2?
This is for Destiny 2, yes.
Okay.
And it showcased a few of the weapons, what the Strand will do for each of the 3 classes. And it seems very interesting, because I could still, with my Thunder Punch Titan, I could go in with my ult.
Hammer?
No.
I have no idea. I don't play Titan. I have literally no idea.
Jesus Christ, my brain is rotting. But you can use the strand to attach to my back and go in with me. And I'm like, that's kind of interesting because it acts like a grappling hook. It acts like rope.
So someone at Bungie played Doom Eternal a little too much and went, oh, you know what?
Yeah. And then, like, it has, like, a slapback grenade.
It does look cool.
It does look really cool, but I'm like, shit, you're making this that strong? Power me up. Power me the fuck up. Like, God, that looks so goddamn cool. I am excited to play with the strand with those punch knuckles. I'm very excited to see what this is going to bring.
Punch knuckles, I like that.
Punch knuckles, yeah. That's pretty much what... I mean, it's either punch knuckles or knife knuckles. I mean, either one works. But this is going to be the first chapter of how the...
Watch spoilers.
Oh, yep. Finish Witch Queen, you'll get everything you want to need to know. But Atomic Heart got one more trailer, and I fucking love this trailer. I fell in love with Atomic Heart, and once again, it's going to be available for Game Pass. Go watch this trailer. It is junk launcher, junk weapons. It looks gritty. It looks really good. It looks horrifying. I am probably going to download this one day one and enjoy the shit out of it. What about you, Q?
I've never played any of them. So
Atomic Heart?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, this is first.
This is first?
Yeah.
I thought this was a sequel to something.
No,
Okay.
this is brand spanking new.
Then I'll give it a shot then.
Okay, then.
I thought this was a sequel to something this entire time. Like, ever since we started talking about this, I thought this was a sequel. So, my whole thought process on it is I have a lot to get caught up on.
The only thing that I've ever seen that had anything like this would probably be Reboot.
Sean says still going to be working on Witcher 3 when
that's right.
this drops.
Fuck! All y'all...
You can play other games, just understand you're going to fall behind.
Yep. As soon as January 1st hits...
Honestly, I mean, I don't drink, so New Year's has always been like, oh, what do? We sit at home, we do the countdown. We stay up till 2 a.m. anyways. 1 a.m. now because our work schedule's changed. So now it might just be, oh, hey, whoop.
Yep. But, so all of my... So from now until January 1st, I have 3 season passes to kill.
I have to get through Midnight Suns.
And you got Midnight Suns.
Oh, I have to fucking... And, Gotham Knights.
Oh my god.
Made the snickerdoodles from that. They were pretty good.
Yeah, there was a recipe in the game. And I think I tried that one. No, I didn't.
Didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
Yes, I did.
Lauren made them while we were doing an episode.
Yes. Skadoosh. A trailer of which...
Dude, I almost cried.
Yeah.
Like, I actually went and sat down on the stairs when I heard that this was a thing. Because it was Thursday, it was movie night, Jimmy was over here, yada, yada. This made me laugh. And then I went and I sat down on the stairs to watch it because I was like, that can't be true. And then it happened, and I sat there, and I had actually, like, fight back tears. So they dropped a new trailer for Suicide Squad, killed the Justice League, and revealed that Kevin Conroy did voice Batman one last time.
And damn, he gave it his all on that one. Like, I am the night.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
And then it cuts, and it's just like, damn. Good shit. Great shit.
And what I love is she does call him Bruce here, showing that this is after the events of Arkham Knight and that they know who Batman is now. Which begs the question of, if he's still out there being Batman, why even fake your death at the end of the last game? I know, spoilers, but you've had a long time to fucking finish it, and we're talking about a sequel to it. It was gonna happen. Sorry.
And yeah, that's Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, that's Boomer. Boomer, King Shark, who in this it will be voiced by Samoa Joe.
Really?
Yeah, it's Senior Joe.
Senior Joe.
Harley Quinn, and I think that might be Deadshot. I'm confused because we've already had Deadshot in this universe, and he's a white guy with a goatee. So this may be a second Deadshot, or they're doing a different character who just feels very Deadshot-like.
Yeah. Skadoosh.
He blew up his whole fucking mansion. That's to the chat.
Oh, okay. I like Hellboy.
Yeah.
I've got 2 comics. I think. No, I have those at home, but I have a couple comics.
I can never remember the name of the organization. BIPD.
BIPD. Yes, very good. But Hellboy has always been on my ears. First two movies, as schlocky as they are, I love them.
I own the first one on DVD.
I
I have like one with the slip cover and everything.
I have the second one on Blu-ray.
I don't think I have the second one. Yeah, I know. I have the second one on base DVD.
Okay. But Golden Army is alright. I like Golden Army. It's just very...
I like how much more we saw of the inner workings of that world. Like,
Yeah.
You get the market and all that.
Yeah. I do like all of the hot
The
spots.
T-Fairy were disturbing as fuck.
They were great. But, Hellboy has a great comic book run, a great world-building run with the BPRD, and... Was it BPRD?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And then now you got a game built in that exact style called Hellboy, Web of Word, WYRD. And it's being backed even by the comic book company, Dark Horse Comics.
Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense.
Okay. And it's being backed by the comic book company as well as the other individuals helping out the stylized. And it looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. A lot of knock around with the just bare hands. No big baby yet, so hopefully we'll see some gunplay.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, big
I was
baby.
picturing a giant baby.
Oh.
It's a weird world.
It is a very weird world.
I was thinking a big fucking baby. I was like,
no big baby, no Abe.
don't remember that.
No big baby, no Abe, no Deschutes,
No, anybody. It's just him punching a wolf-looking thing.
Yeah,
But it looks fun.
it looks very fun. No date and time, but it does say go wishlist, so check out Steam. Maybe they might have a date. I haven't had a chance to do that, but running on time. I was always a fan of Mega Man Battle Network.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a tactical style of Mega Man.
The last time I played Mega Man was on the Game Boy, and they're sitting right over there on that shelf.
On that shelf. Okay, then this one is a bit more of a slower pace one. This one is very think about your next move and Pokemon-ish, but with a little bit more think about it. Chip trading, this one's going to be online base. I might actually turn on my Switch for this one, just because of how much I actually really enjoyed Battle Network. This has I believe the first two games and a little bit of extra for part 3 and going into the trading and all that, so that way you can trade and battle. Oh, never mind. Never the fuck you mind.
What looks like Scarlet Witch?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, both versions of 3, both versions of 4, both versions of 5, and both versions of 6.
That's just a few of them. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. If you're into tactics styles games with very limited area, but also a lot of thinking, yeah, this is a good one. Skadoosh. You showed me a thing on Twitter. I don't know if I want to like this game.
I don't know why, other than the fact that, yet again, it was a game that got delayed because they make promises they can't keep.
They do.
Past that, I see no reasons to not like this game.
Oh, no, of course
So
not.
this is High on Life. This is from the creators of Rick and Morty, voiced by the Rick and Morty people.
Yep.
It's what Sean says he's going to be playing now until New Year's.
Yep, sure. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's a fun little game. It looks like it has Beetlejuice influences all over the place. It looks like it has crack binge all over the place, but I digress. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun and completely out of the ordinary. So
Absolutely insane.
yes.
What I showed you on Twitter is there's a part where the gun's talking to you about how you need to start shooting people, and then the guy pauses the game, and they unpauses the game, and the gun starts yelling at you for pausing the game. It was like, you paused the game. What was that? Everyone knows what the pause button is. Good stuff.
To be berated for pausing the game. That's interesting.
I'm going to have fun with this.
Any other gaming things? Because there's a lot more trailers. If you even go toward, I think Game Trailers has all of them in a list.
I swear,
But
one of
there's
these
a lot.
years, you're going to have to, get the day off,
Yeah.
and you're just going to have to live stream your reaction to the Game Awards and talk about it as it goes down.
I would like to do that.
Because, I don't have the patience to watch all of the Game Awards. You, though, go through and fucking watch so much of it. I watch the sections I care about. And that's about it. The same thing for, PAX West and all of those. What's the one I'm missing?
PAX East, West, Unplugged, which is the tabletop one.
The big one that
Prime?
decided they weren't going to do it this year for no fucking reason at all.
I don't know if Prime was the one they said they were going to do.
No, it's the biggest one.
Oh, the biggest one's West.
No. Outside of PAX.
Oh, outside of PAX. Oh.
The big game.
E3.
E3. When E3 happens, I watch certain things. I sit down for the Bethesda one.
Yeah. I
ignore Ubisoft because they always do something stupid.
Yeah.
Let's fucking follow these dancers from outside all the way in to announce another version of Just Dance. Just fucking launch Just Dance. Nobody cares. Yeah. Let's get everyone in the audience up, walk into the next room, sit down, watch a man play guitar, get up, walk back into the first room, and then we'll show you the trailer for Last of Us 2. Which won't show you anything.
That was Sony?
Yeah, Sony.
Okay. But Socks was right. If you watched it through a Steam or Steam through the browser, you had a chance to win.
Yeah, we talked about it last
Steam
week.
Deck. Yeah. I kept seeing a lot of very interesting names. All of you are heathens, but that's okay. I'm glad you guys won your Steam decks. So no more gaming things, but go check out game trailers. I'm sure they have a whole list of them. There's a lot more, but as said, I've condensed it down to the quick things that I knew Quincy or I would like. Skadoosh. But shoe news. So Reebok and Street Fighter have a collection dropping tomorrow, 12/15, which is amazing looking, just off the cut. These ones are showing off the Akuma and Ryu, but I believe there was hints at others. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Who puts their shoes on the sticks? Socks is right. Don't mistreat these cabinets.
At first, I got really excited. I thought it was an advertisement for like legit cabinets rather than like the kind of small ones we're getting from Level Up or One Up.
Yeah. And
then I realized it was shoes, and I was like, I mean, those are cool too.
Yeah, let me switch this just in case I run into something I don't want. Reebok.com. Let's see if they're out in the like pre-order area first. And I'm just gonna do a quick little scan. Hopefully, I find something. Release dates.
Sorry.
No, you're golden. Oh, they do DC sales. Interesting.
God damn it.
You're golden, my guy, my dude, my hombre. Okay, so they are not having them as one of their new releases. Interesting. Well, check them out tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be around by then. But Reebok. Skadoosh. Sadly, only one set of shoes. But now we're going to be talking... Well, I'm going to be talking about a few little tidbits that we've ran into. Godzilla vs. Evangelion Unit 1G Awakening Form. $258, released May 2023. This figure looks amazing. And it is backed by Toho.
That name was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful, and I'm glad I nailed it. But this figure looks amazing. Horrifically amazing.
I pose a question.
I would love to have a green backlight just shining on the back. What's up?
If they were to announce a new Godzilla movie and that it was a sequel to the Matthew Broderick one, would you go and watch it?
Two things. One, that would imply Godzilla is a woman.
Godzilla in that movie is asexual, laid eggs, and one did survive at the end. We see it.
Yes.
She's beautiful. I don't see the problem.
I know. But the main issue is, two, when it is charging up its breath weapon, I'm not going to call it what it really is because it's plasma.
Okay.
But when it does it, it catches things on fire. No, it vaporizes things.
If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, it doesn't have a breath fire in the movie. It roared and a helicopter blew up.
Oh, that's right. It was like
it doesn't have.
Okay.
It doesn't actually have the breath weapon in that.
I
movie.
thought
Sadly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, even still, show me some things, and we'll go from there. How about that? I'll give it a shot, but only up until trailer first.
The cartoon show was fucking great.
The cartoon show was great.
That and the Men in Black cartoon.
Yes.
Show.
Those two were the greatest power hour right there
Yeah.
for a short time, because I think the
It's a
Men in
lot
Black
better. Huh?
Men in Black series only got like what, 2 seasons, if that.
If that. No, I don't think the Godzilla one got more than that either.
And then the Extreme Ghostbusters.
There's also the real Ghostbusters, which I really dug.
That one was an earlier one, right?
Yeah, that one happened between Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. No, I'm talking the futuristic one.
You know what I really dug about that Godzilla movie was that, Godzilla was off being a monster and not this thing that a ship full of random people can call for help, like the other Godzilla cartoon.
He is a friend to everyone.
No, that's Gamera. Gamera is a friend to children.
Yeah, you're right.
MST3K is going to ask me to pay them.
One more little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking X-Men Evolution.
Evolution was great.
Evolution was great.
That's one where they're like
Teens.
going to school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Storm's like nephew with the spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
But $258. This will be sold, I believe, through X Plus. So probably any Japanese figure retailer will definitely have them, because X Plus is a very strong one.
Okay, so that cartoon got 40 episodes across 2 seasons, the Godzilla one.
Oh, okay. Not bad. 40 episodes, you said?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Skadoosh. Speaking of Tekken and pretty interesting figures, I would probably get this figure just because of how well built it is. This King one looks super great. This is made by Storm Collectibles. I don't believe there's a price here. What?
Men in Black got 4 seasons.
Bullshit! How many episodes?
53.
Okay.
So they were small seasons.
So small seasons. Okay, that's fine and fair. But the balance on this fucking figure, you can stand it up on one foot.
It is really well done. I like it, and King is one of my favorites. So.
Yeah, I King is, valetudo, my guy. He is the essence of strong style in its best, and I'm very excited to see his move list in Tekken 8. Skadoosh. So Quincy,
Justin.
I'm writing a book, right?
Yep.
And hopefully I'll get that book published on DM's Guild.
Yes.
So you like using Roll20, yeah?
If I can figure it out.
Well,
I'm trying.
You're trying.
I've had my issues.
That's fair enough. But starting February 2023, you'll be able to see your Roll20 content on DM's Guild, so that way you can access it easier, as well as vice versa from DM's Guild to Roll20.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
And I think it's going to do a lot for people's sales.
Yes. And it's to keep us connected when we're very busy or unable to connect with one another physically. COVID is still a problem, and this is a great way to keep people entertained as well as create great fucking stories. I'm a part of another D&D Discord where I'm like, hey, just throw something out at me. Throw me what's going on in your story. What is your character doing right now?
I just had a great idea for a new monster.
Okay.
Vampiric leeches.
Something very similar exists, but okay, go on.
That's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's all I got. That literally
Okay.
popped in my head just now because you're like creating stuff in Dungeons & Dragons. I went, vampiric leeches.
I mean, I think something almost like that exists in Rime of the Frost Maiden. Well, that and vampire kobolds, but
Oh, little dog-faced,
Oh, no,
fanged things.
oh, hold on.
Wait, kobolds. Yeah, no, wait.
You're right, but Spawn. Please show me the picture. Oh no.
This is on stream, just be careful.
I know. It's there they are. Look at him.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would not let that in my house.
Would you want 3 of those in a trench coat? Because I would want 3 of those in a trench coat.
Look, I'm 3 people in a trench coat already.
Well, it took this long to find out, but I'm glad you told me. But yeah, no, I love creation.
I sent you the video of sent you the video of the guy talking to Shaq, right, and being like, "Are you just 3 people in a trench coat?"
And yeah, he was getting offended about the "You want me to kiss you on the cheek?" And he's like, "You come near me." And he was I don't know if it was jokey joke, but
I
it
think
seemed
it was
very Skadoosh. I just found this image, and I just kind of wanted to throw it there as like one of the finale pieces. Army of Darkness role playing game. I kind of want to play it.
So I actually own.
King baby.
But the problem is like everyone's gonna want to be Ash. So you gotta build it in a way that no one can be Ash.
I would be an undead deadite.
Maybe make it
son of a
Kids
gun.
on Bikes-esque where everyone controls a part of Ash.
I want to be the chainsaw. I want to be the left foot. I want to be the mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to be the mouth.
But
real ugly.
I would assume probably it would be Ash. Ash would be the DM or the storyteller, and everyone's kind of working with them to defend the.
It's like the. Go ahead. Castle.
What's the not the castle?
S-Smart.
S-Smart.
Shop
Smart.
S-Smart.
Shop Smart. Shop S-Smart.
It's like the new movie isn't gonna have Ash. It's actually about two sisters who are like supposed to be reuniting to fix their fucked up relationship in New York when Deadites are unleashed on the fucking world.
We like that. Well,
and it looks so bloody, dude. Like
yeah.
So I follow the director on Twitter.
Oh.
He hasn't posted any images of the movie. He hasn't posted a trailer yet. Luckily, the movie is not canceled because it is one of those things that HBO could get rid of.
They could.
However, he has posted first day of filming on the movie and him standing in blood-soaked shoes. And I'm like, oh, fuck me up. This is going to be so fun.
All right. I'm down for it. You're going to have to remind me when that comes out.
I think we're set for next year. Sometime next. I know it's sometime next year. I think it's called Evil Dead Rise. Mm-hmm. This is one of the images we've gotten so far.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And then that's the poster.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. I get a small golf clap from me. I like the remake. I loved all the original. I've seen a couple episodes of the first season of the show. I love all of it. It's just I haven't had the time to kind of catch up.
I haven't finished the show. That's my problem. I got pretty far into season 1 and I just never got to it, and then it got canceled eventually, sadly.
Yeah. What's your take on the remake?
Oh, I loved it.
Okay.
But to me, it plays very much like it could be in the same universe instead of being a remake.
It's exactly what I said. I said it could be set 23 years after the first movie finished. This is where it sets off.
Yeah. In fact, there's the Oldsmobiles sitting in the woods, all overgrown. And it's very much, it could just be a reference to the Oldsmobile and a reference to the original director. But I like to sit there and go, it's sitting there because that's where it got left.
I like that. I like that idea. So, Quincy, I brought up Four Loko.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever had a Four Loko?
No.
Would you want one?
No.
Okay. So, I don't mind drinking. I can handle drinking. I can stay stable after a couple shots, whatever. I'm dead after one Four Loko. One 24-ounce can of Four Loko, and I don't know where the fuck I am. There is something in it. There is something wrong with it. But there is one that I'm going to have to try here on the cast. I'm not mad at it. Innovation Series. Oh, it's further down. Warhead's Sour Cosmic Punch.
It's a choice.
It is a choice.
They knew it would work. I'm surprised it took this long. Fucking almost 14%.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say there. And I'm still very much a belief that Four Lokos, any flavor, doesn't matter which one, the gold, original, black, what flavor it is, it has a hallucinogenic in it. I stand by it. Because I have never had a Four Loko and just not felt like utter crap and fucking my mind wanders on this shit. Not in a good way. But for the show, I will do the Warheads Four Loko. I will do half of one.
So this is how his shoes started out.
Oh, wow.
And then little bits. And then he said somebody was unwell today. And
I love that.
It just
got worse. Oh.
And this is how this guy has promoted this movie up to this point.
And he's going to be boxing them up?
Time to box these up and head home. And then...
Oh, my God.
So this is the director.
Yeah. He looks like he had fun.
Yeah. And then, where's the other? He's got, yeah.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah. And this is it hasn't told you anything. It hasn't showed you anything.
No, just that one
then-
still just that one still up there, and then that's still there. That's the same hallway as down there.
Yeah. So this is
Holy-
for the Evil Dead movie, where you're gonna probably have to drink a Four Loko to make it through it. Lee Cronin on Twitter, if you want to see what we're talking about. He's the director of Evil Dead Rise, which is set to come out in theaters April 21st.
Okay, that's not a bad date, but do remind me. I don't
Yeah.
have access to any of this stuff right now. But Warhead, Sour, Cosmic Punch. That's all that I was going to end off
It's gonna
with.
punch you in the nuts.
It's going to punch me in the nuts. I'm only going to do half of it. I
Punch you in
don't.
the face.
I don't want to drink this.
Then don't drink it. I'm not making you.
No, but the peer pressure of myself on myself. You peer pressured me into playing freaking Witcher 3 through the next year 100%. Let me peer pressure myself into doing something I don't want to do. Más vale. Perkele. How's that cough treating you?
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Just hope it just finally just.
Yeah, all right. All good?
Yeah, good. Yeah. Let's go have some breakfast.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to click the links down in the description for a good old Humble Bundle or Dubby using code UglyMugs, all one word, get you 10% off, and they have a new flavor. I believe it's called Punchy Punch.
And don't forget, it's not just a workout drink. You can get rehydrated too.
Yeah, there's the rehydrated strawberry banana, if I'm not mistaken. Remember to, of course, check down even further for the links to our socials, as well as Sock's socials. She does a lot of cutesy stuff. I do a lot of weird cat things. Quincy does a lot of talking to actual people.
It's on the internet, so
yeah.
is it real?
I mean, you have conversations. Let's put it like that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you have actual good conversations. You put out some really good takes, not a few hot takes, but in a good talky sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna add my letterbox to my social section on the Discord as well.
Yes, also go
because
check out
our
that.
Discord. It's got all of our socials there. And I'm gonna try to give better reviews than just the stars, because right now I'm doing just the stars. For instance, I went and saw Violent Night, but all I did was give it a 5 stars and say I liked it. I haven't done more than that yet.
Yeah, and there's also my game review on there, on my little channel that I've got for me and Goon back when we were trying to be a little bit more of everything. We talked about some games, so if you happen to want to catch a good read about some older style games or Borderlands 3 and each DLC on its own, go check them out. But yeah, the Discord link's down in the description. Come on, hop on in. We like talking, we like chatting. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a friend of me. I almost forgot that part. I knew I was forgetting something. And, of course, as always, especially during the holidays, remember to love one another. That shit's free.
And to make your friends play video games.
And to make your friends play video games for the new year. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.